day, everyone. We, the Group 6 researchers, I, Sepe, and my groupmates, Enario, Elorde, Labajo, Tejeno, Molina, and Mendoza are here today to present our research proposal. Our research title is The Perception of CITU Civil Engineering Students Towards Mathematics. Let us watch an infomercial that we prepared today to learn more about our study. So, we are curious in how students view mathematics, may it be positively or negatively. In that case, we want to be at help on that matter and improve how students participate around mathematics and how lecturers teach students. The question is, why did we choose this certain topic? We like to conduct this study due to mathematics reputation. Since we know most of us are having difficulty on coping up with mathematics, we'd like to know how students' perception on mathematics would go far in terms of ways and causes. Why is it important? It is important because we would know what such factor causes a student perceived on mathematics, and whatever might be the result, we perhaps innovate or proceed with it. Who could possibly benefit from this study? It would be the students, teachers, and of course, the future researchers that will cover this study.
I am going to tackle about the chapter 1 of our study, which is the introduction. The first one is the background of the study. According to Tennessee in 2021, mathematics is a wide variety of structures, order, and connections that has different classifications of tallying, measuring, and portraying the shapes of objects. According to Skinner in 2019, they use mathematics almost every day since their job is being a civil engineer. As we all know, mathematics has a lot of subtopics, and these include algebra, trigonometry, geometry, integral calculus, differential calculus, multivariable calculus, general mathematics, and the like. The second part of the chapter 1 is the statement of the problem. This seeks to know the different perceptions of CITU civil engineering students towards the subject mathematics. There will be 4 general problems specified accordingly. The first question is, how may mathematics affect the CITU civil engineering students' perceptions in terms of difficulty, importance, and interest? The second question is that how may these CITU civil engineering students' perceptions affect the subject mathematics in terms of experience, attainment, and benefit? The third question is that what are the major factors can be seen that can affect the CITU civil engineering students' perceptions towards the subject mathematics? The last question is that what applications may be drawn from the results of the study to enhance the CITU civil engineering students' perceptions about mathematics.
So, significance of the study. Firstly, grade 12 students. This will be beneficial to them because this will help them plan, especially those who will take up civil engineering course, and help them make their decisions of taking this course. Secondly, college students. This will be helpful to them because it will somewhat explain or help them explain what mathematics to them is. Secondly, mathematics. We all know mathematics had a bad reputation, and this might help them, or the subject, I think, should I say. So, lastly, or should I say second to last, parents. This will help the parents identify the perception of their sons and daughters towards the subject, and will be able to understand their children or child. Lastly, teachers. This will be beneficial to math teachers, to be exact, because mathematics, it will help them encourage to teach their students patiently, considering the students' perception in the subject. So, scope and limitation. Ways to cope with such mathematical problems. We all know mathematics is hard, so we've done research and surveys with questions related to this subject. And the limitation would be how influential mathematics is to each student, because not all people are the same, right?
Here at chapter 2 related literature. Mathematics is challenging. It takes time, effort. You can't solve mathematics without operations, without formulas. Several people don't get along with that, so that they may have problem. They don't experience sufficient time learning math. There are many reasons why a child can struggle with math at school. It can be lack of motivation, anxiety, problems at home, or lack of understanding how to apply it. However, often the root cause of poor results is something else, such as a learning disorder or a struggle with motor skills. Miscalculation is a common associated disorder in which people have difficulty in doing simple calculations and handling numbers in the same way as their peers do. According to Fledge, Jennifer Mellett, Daniel Lupton, and Manley in 2011, in their journal, that mathematics hold a very important part in any type of engineering degree. Of course, it would be. Mathematics would hold a big part in a civil engineering degree. Even other degrees use it. It does affect the student's perception in it. Although it seems like a very hard subject, the students would have a hard time hating on it since it is an important subject. Same as in their perception, a large number of students seem to like their subject math since it is a subject that sticks with their degree even they like it or not. Most students hold the belief or myth that being good at mathematics is mainly due to ability than effort, says in MacLeod in 1992. There's another research about the subject that many students tend to identify mathematics with arithmetic. Many students view mathematics as a difficult, cold, and abstract subject. It is perceived by many students as an exclusive discipline, as said in Buhagyar in 2013. But that doesn't discourage some students that are gifted with a genius in a particular subject like the challenge, who like the challenge. So there are many more reasons, like personal reasons, which it must be explainable why this is the first influence, that why the students don't like math. There could be a wide variety of personal reasons. That's why they couldn't cope up and deal with such problems, especially dealing mathematics in this course. Lack of integration. This creates information that makes it hard to get a complete picture of how your academic performance is doing.
The figure shows the concept of this research entitled The Perception of CITU Civil Engineering Student to Mathematics Subject. The independent variable is the effects of mathematics to the perceptions of the college students towards in the terms of its difficulties, importance, and its interests. The dependent variable of the study is the effects of the perception of college students in terms of its influence, opinion, and feelings.
This study is utilizing a research design to be able to recognize the possible reasons as to how the civil engineering students in CITU perceive the subject mathematics. As for choosing the respondents, the participants must be able to show their feelings towards the mathematics genuinely and will be able to answer the questions truthfully. In this study, the researchers will use the convenient sampling technique, which is conducting a survey, where data will be gathered from the respondents who are hopefully available to participate. This study aims to get a result from civil engineering students from CITU. So that is why the researchers will be conducting the survey to random civil engineering students who study in the university, as to not get a biased result and also to have an accurate result.
In sampling, 61 students of Cebu Institute of Technology University Civil Engineering Department were randomly selected at all levels. As Roscoe 1975, he stated that it gives dependable guidelines for describing example size, as it is pronounced that example size bigger than 30 and more modest than 500 are proper of a large portion in the studies in determining sample size. Research instrument. The research instrument of this study is using online survey through Google Forms. The draft of the form will be made based on the previous studies, readings, and published theses relevant to the study. In preparation of the instrument, the requirements in designing a good data collection of survey instrument were considered. The scope in this study is restricted to the level of familiarity and proficiency of randomly selected students in Cebu Institute of Technology University Civil Engineering Department from Year 1 to Year 4. This study is conducted from February to April 2021.
Summary of our research. Our research is about perceptions of college engineering students towards mathematics. This study seeks to know the perceptions of college engineering students towards mathematics. It also involves the perceptions in terms of difficulty, importance, and their interests. This study has benefits to the teachers, students, parents, and many more. Our study is to be done through a survey with some questions that are related to our study. Our goal in our study is to know what college engineering students' perceptions when it comes to mathematics, what some problems or what they encounter during their mathematics subjects. This study is to aim and to know the perceptions of civil engineering students in mathematics.